Today we're heading to Chokoloskee, Florida, tiny little town inside of the Everglades. And the reason is I went to the Everglades, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and I realized I don't know much about the area and I want to go explore. So I'm gonna go pick up my dad, hit Loop Road to check out some gators and the wildlife, and then head on over to Chokoloskee. Let's go. Let's get this Bronco loaded up, ready for action down Loop Road. I got my number 2 here. We're gonna drive into Chokoloskee. We're gonna go there first and then come back down Loop Road and try it at a restaurant there. So let's go check it out. Halfway there, we found a cool service stop right in the middle of Big Cypress. I actually got my shirt here last time. It's a good place to take a break on the way there. It also has this boardwalk area that you can hop up onto and walk down for several yards. Several hundred yards. You get to see some gators and wildlife. Let's see what we got here. There's one right there. All right, back on the road. 1 hour and 30 minutes later, we're in the heart of Chokoloskee at the Smallwood Store, the original trading post here, built in 1906. Let's go check it out. All right, let's see what we have in store here. This place looks pretty amazing. Just walked into the Smallwood Store, like walking into the past. Everything they said here is 95% original and it's right on the water. Definitely a place that you should check out here when you come visit. Definitely worth the stop. I mean, you really do feel like you're walking into a different world. I mean, just to think, 90 minutes ago I was in the heart of downtown, and now I'm walking through this trading post with things that have been here for hundreds of years in a place I never even knew existed. And you're right on the water in front of the other 10,000 islands of the Everglades. It's just an impressive place. Also have a lot of great swag in here. Just a cool vibe.
They had a boat and they laid apart and they really got hot.
So the store owner told us right downstairs is the Seminole Indian tribe and the Miccosukee tribe making some delicious food. It's their first time here making food where you grab something, sit by the water. So we're gonna go check it out. All right, let's check this out. Very rustic setup, but the store owner said her favorite is the Indian burger, and it's a definite must try. Cash only here, so let's see what they got. All right, so they got some open air cooking going on here. They've got their beef that they mix out here. Then they are making their own dough, and they end up frying that dough to make their bread. And what they do is then they open up that bread and fill it with the stuffed meat and then top it with lettuce, tomato, cheese. It's kind of like their version, they said, of an empanada, and they call it the Indian burger. So let's give it a try. Just ordered the Indian burger from the Seminole Indians cooking up out here at a Smallwood Store. They got a whole setup. Here's what we got. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Time to get my VIP seating under here. Got these 2 chairs that were perfectly set up for us. Now, let's give this food a try and see what this Indian burger is like. First bite of this. It says their version of an empanada. Let's see. Meat, cheese, tomato. Looks pretty good. Let's see. Wow. I think pretty good. Gotta try this, the Indian burger here, all the way. Didn't expect to be eating an Indian burger with this view today. Unreal. Wrapping up here at the Smallwood Store. Gonna head out into Loop Road. What'd you think of the Indian burger?
Delicious and totally different and excellent.
Yeah, well, we just met the granddaughter of the founder of this place, so amazing just coming out here, meeting everybody. Now we're gonna head over back to Miami and go through Loop Road, see if we can find some wildlife on that road. All right, before leaving the island, we saw in Everglades City a cool place called Rod and Gun Club. It's supposed to be a famous hotel here. We're gonna step inside and check it out. So I'm excited to head in here. Let's check out what we see. Man, this place is like being transported back to the turn of the century in the 1900s. This place has been visited by, the sign says outside, 5 different presidents: FDR, Truman, Nixon. You've had actors stay here. You've had musicians stay here. That Ernest Hemingway has been here, Mick Jagger, Sean Connery. It's just a place where you go to escape. This is just such a unique piece of Florida history, and I can't believe I haven't been here to explore more. It really is special. All right, definitely gonna have to come back here for a unique stay sometime soon, but time to hit the road. Let's go over to Loop Road. We were on the search for it. We found the elusive Skunk Ape. There he is, right off the main drag here. You've got the Skunk Ape Museum. Looks pretty awesome. Let's check out in here. They got Skunk Ape swag everywhere. You can also rent a cabin and camp for the night searching for the Skunk Ape. Another cool experience I might have to check out. All right, we just pulled into Loop Road, coming from the west. This is the one rest stop before you head into the complete wilderness. So we'll see, we got a rainstorm ahead. Let's see how wild it gets in there. See you on the other side. All right, so I was out here not long ago, like 2 months ago, and these water areas were filled with water. Now there's a big drought, so you don't see too much. So you see a couple of alligators by the roads. You see some turtles, but it wasn't like how it was before when I saw so many different things. Let me see, I think we got a gator in here. Let me show you this one. But the water level is 2 feet. And when I was here last, this was full. And there they are, less than 2 feet of water. These 2 little gators hanging out together, waiting for the rain. Well, not much to see here. Let's hit the road, head back to Miami. Let's get this Bronco a little muddy before we get back to Miami. Prove we were out here. All right, I'll see you back in Miami. Wrapped up a successful trip from the west coast of Florida back here, entering Miami. And we're gonna stop at the famous Palacios Del Jugo to get a juice before I head back in to Miami. Got a mango smoothie and a Cuban sandwich coming. Delicious. The Cuban sandwich here. That was very official right there. Mango smoothie, delicious. Cuban sandwich. Splitting it here before we head home. Make sure to stop by. It was a great day. A lot of unique Florida hospitality. Be a tourist in your own backyard. Pays off.